Good Thursday morning, 8-3. Just a quick video explaining today's assignment, which is going to be over a 2-day period. So you'll be working on this May 28th and May 29th, Thursday and Friday. Okay, there are two assignments. You can see here on the remote learning assignment stream, I've got Good Thursday morning. Today you'll be working in the folder called May 28 and 29, Night, Chapter 6, and FlipGrid Farewell Speech. Okay, you will find two assignments. Night Chapter 6, Conflict and Tone, and the FlipGrid Farewell Graduation Speech. Okay, let's go into the folder itself. You should know by now our two books, Night PDF books there. Let me go into May 28 and 29, Night Chapter 6, and FlipGrid Farewell Speech. First, I'm just going to very quickly just go over Chapter 6. If we open up Night Chapter 6, Conflict and Tone, you can see in there I've got Please Read Night Chapter 6, page 85 to 97. It's a relatively short chapter. And you're going to complete the Google Doc attached called Night Chapter 6, Conflict and Tone. You can see here that I have the audiobook on Chapter 6. It's 20 minutes long. You can read along with it. And let me go back, and I have our Google Doc Night Chapter 6 Conflict and Tone and a Spanish version. Let me click on the document very quickly. Okay, the directions are, as you read Chapter 6, record quotations that show Ellie's feelings of hope and life, and quotations that show Ellie's feelings of hopelessness and death. Cite your quotations properly, as we always do. For each example, record the tone of Ellie's words in the quotation and the space underneath. Highlight the key words in each quotation that helps you to recognize the tone. Okay? So, what you can do here is from page 85 and 86, within the box, you can record, you can write your answers there, you can put quotations, you can explain the tone that's going on as far as what you think is indicative of hopelessness and death on pages 85 and 86, and then of course quotations that speak to hope and life in the text and the tone there, and maybe highlight words that point to the tone. Same thing for page 87 and 88, hopelessness and death, versus hope and life, hopelessness and death versus hope and life, tone. That's page 89, 90. So essentially, we've got the same thing going on for different pages. Okay, so hopelessness and death, page 91 to 93, hope and life and tone, 94 to 96, and then just 4 discussion questions. Okay, based on Chapter 6. Again, a short chapter. So, graphic organizer with page numbers, explaining tone between hopelessness and death versus hopelessness and life. There are 5 of those, and then 4 discussion questions. Okay, so that is our Night Chapter 6. Just a reminder, that's pages 85 to 97 with a YouTube audio book. Okay. All right, let me go on to the big project, the FlipGrid farewell speech. Now, down here, you had a graduation project where you made the graduation cap, and then you wrote a farewell speech based on certain prompts, like, what are some of the cherished memories that you will take away from MLVR? What words of wisdom did you receive? These were just prompts to help you start to write a graduation speech. And then up here, you wrote a graduation final speech where you sort of weaved it all together and made it one speech with transitions, etc. So it sounds like just one full speech. Okay, now you can use that for our FlipGrid. That's our second assignment for today over the next 2 days. Okay, so if I go in there, okay, please see the Google Doc Bon Voyage farewell messages linked below for some ideas and suggestions for your speech on FlipGrid. The link for FlipGrid is also below. You can read the speech you have written, or you can just share your thoughts and talk about your time at MLVRCS. Again, use ideas and suggestions in the Google Doc Bon Voyage farewell messages. This FlipGrid site, by the way, will be for the whole 8th grade class as well as teachers and faculty. Okay, so let's go down, whoops, let's go down to the assignment very quickly. Okay, I'm going to open up the Google Doc and just go over it. Again, these are just suggestions for you. I just want you to have fun with this. Okay, your message will publicly acknowledge people and events as well as graciously show your appreciation and gratitude for them. Okay, your message will be respectful and sincere. The message must express appropriate, honest, and genuine feelings about people, events, and ideas. It will be positive. It is brief, just 2 to 3 minutes long as you can make it. Okay, so some suggestions. Introduce yourself. Share a memory or idea. Use descriptive details and figurative language. Okay, it is ELA after all, so you might want to use figurative language like metaphors and similes, really expressing how you feel. You can thank parents, staff, faculty, and administration. Best wishes for fellow graduates, maybe words of wisdom or advice for the 7th graders coming up to the 8th grade, 6th graders coming up to 7th grade, to my fellow graduates, for example. And then you can end on a powerful 2 to 3 sentences, and maybe even a quote. Okay. Just as I mentioned, this is just suggestions. If you've written a good speech and you're very happy with that speech, feel free to write that speech. Read that speech. Maybe you can incorporate some of the things that we've got here about introducing yourself, sharing a memory, but do what is comfortable to you and just make it memorable and have fun with it. Okay, so this is the Bon Voyage farewell messages, just some instructions and some sort of suggestions for you. Okay, that is in our FlipGrid, FlipGrid, go up a little bit, our FlipGrid farewell graduation speech project. Okay, so this is an ongoing project where you were writing the prompts, now you're writing a speech, and now you're going to give the speech. So these will be separate grades, but eventually one big project grade, which will help you for the end of the marking period grade. The FlipGrid link, okay, it brings you to here. It tells you to log in with Google. Of course, you're going to log in with your Google account. I'm just going to log in with my account there, and you can see the Bon Voyage farewell messages, class of 2020. Okay, down here, the same thing is, the same information here is in your Google Doc as well. So you can see it again for yourself, and then you can upload your response. Okay, so again, just have fun with it. This is yours. This is your graduation. We want to make it as special as we can for you. We're proud of you. We're proud of all the work that you've done. Continue to work hard. We know you can do it. All right. So again, May 28 and 29, night chapter 6, okay, conflict and tone, and then the FlipGrid farewell speech, and have a lot of fun with that. If you have any questions, reach out. I'd love to hear from you. Hope you guys are well. Take care. Bye-bye.